Dracula has become one of the most enduring figures in literature and pop culture, embodying fear, mystery, and dark allure. From the pages of Bram Stoker's groundbreaking novel to its countless adaptations, Dracula continues to captivate. But where did this infamous vampire originate, and what makes him so compelling? Let's dive into the roots of this iconic character, exploring his history, powers, and lasting legacy. Dracula's literary debut in Bram Stoker's 1897 novel marked the beginning of his journey as a cultural phenomenon. Stoker drew from European folklore, where vampires were often depicted as undead beings preying on the living. Myths of the Nosferatu in Eastern Europe were particularly influential, emphasizing the supernatural and predatory nature of these creatures. In crafting Dracula, Stoker blended ancient superstitions with historical elements, grounding his vampire in a world that felt both fantastical and real. Vlad III, also known as Vlad Dracula or Vlad the Impaler, is often cited as the inspiration for Count Dracula. A 15th-century ruler of Wallachia, Vlad earned his infamous nickname for his brutal method of impaling enemies. Tales of his bloodthirsty cruelty, including alleged acts of dining among the impaled, have blurred the lines between history and myth. Although Vlad was no vampire, his nickname derived from the Romanian word Dracul, meaning dragon or devil, and his connection to Transylvania made him the perfect historical foundation for Stoker's supernatural creation. Dracula's powers are as iconic as the character himself. Stoker's novel introduced many of the traits that have become standard in vampire lore. Dracula possesses immense strength, the ability to shapeshift into animals like bats and wolves, and the power to control the weather. He can also hypnotize his victims, making them bend to his will. Yet, his abilities come with limitations. Dracula is vulnerable to sunlight, garlic, and sacred symbols, which have since become staples of vampire mythology. These strengths and weaknesses make him both fearsome and relatable, adding layers to his character. Dracula's leap from literature to screen cemented his status as a pop culture icon. The 1931 film Dracula, starring Bela Lugosi, introduced audiences to the vampire's suave and sinister persona. Lugosi's performance, complete with his thick accent and piercing gaze, became the template for countless portrayals. Over the decades, Dracula has appeared in various forms, from Christopher Lee's commanding presence in the Hammer horror films to modern reimaginings like Dracula Untold. Each adaptation reinvents the character while preserving his essence as a figure of terror and fascination. Dracula's appeal extends beyond European folklore, echoing myths from around the world. In Chinese mythology, the Jiangshi is a reanimated corpse that feeds on life energy. In the Philippines, the Manananggal transforms into a winged creature to hunt at night. These stories highlight humanity's universal fascination with creatures that defy death and prey on the living. Dracula's legacy is a testament to the power of storytelling. As a character, he represents our fear of mortality, our desire for immortality, and the eternal battle between good and evil. From his roots in Romanian history to his influence on modern horror, Dracula continues to evolve, inspiring new interpretations and sparking the imagination of audiences worldwide. Dracula is far more than a character. He's a symbol of humanity's darkest fears and deepest desires. Whether as a literary figure, a historical enigma, or a cinematic icon, Dracula remains a chilling reminder of the fine line between the human and the monstrous. His story, steeped in history, myth, and imagination, ensures that he will forever haunt the edges of our collective consciousness.